here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And here we go from Chicago. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
It's got to be a gritty one.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Kind of more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run. But he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Going run again with Swift. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. Let's do it to Nze again. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
At the 17-yard line.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Here's Williams again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Saints with 6 DBs out there. We've got a dime look for them on 3rd down. Williams off the play fake. Buying some time left. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. DJ Moore the touchdown. Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Saints to the line now. First and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
Another run for Kamara. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Ready. 40.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready.
Shaheed coming in motion left. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
And he drives this into the pouring rain.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Now here's Williams. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And the Saints came marching home and they dropped him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Williams with 3rd and long. He finds a Dunze downfield. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
They're running the option, short side. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
2nd and 13. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
He's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Clock 40. Ready?
Here's Rattler. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the gun on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, it would have been a long field goal in the rain, Brock, so instead of trying that, they're going to go for it.
60 red. Fuse yellow. Field black. Zoom black. Ready.
Rattler setting to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 10 block.
Rattler to the air now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Hits the 20. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody. They get the job done.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Blue 32. Cut.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Set.
From the 32. Gets everything he has under this throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard mark. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a one-score game in the first half. Chris Olave with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And just like that, we're back to away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Swift gets it, going left. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Williams. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes the pocket. Back across the field. Yep, it's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Set, ready. Black, claws red. Set, go.
They go play action on 1st. Catch is made in close. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
Down. 33. Yellow. Ready?
Kamara. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Black 40. Cut.
Kamara again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Saints tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Handoff running right. Here's Swift. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. A handoff left for Swift. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. First down throw by Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To the air yet again, Williams. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Man, he has already been burned twice in this opening half, Brock, and that probably should have been the trifecta, just avoiding his 3rd interception.
Now, he's going to have to look in the mirror and make some serious adjustments here, because that 3rd pick, if he keeps making these kind of decisions, that 3rd pick's a coming. You cannot be this careless with the football. I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go. Okay, black. What?
Throwing is Rattler. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
White. Field, black. Ready.
From the 24. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophical, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
On the set.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will have a shot at at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Santos' kick is good. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
They'll run the toss to Kamara. Open space inside the 40. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
All right, Kate, little confession time. And you know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going for a big play, and all you want to do is watch it and not carry out your fake.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow, striker, 3. Ready?
Rattler. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And he's able to get this down to the 13. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Smith ready. Let's go. 50, green. Set.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Forced out to his right. The throw is caught.
Damn, bro.
The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready?
Kamara has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Quick, yep, here we go, here we go. Black 40. Ready.
There's another for it.
Good tackling. Come on.
Here as they close in on him for the loss.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, but they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
To the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready. Red, yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Rattler back to throw. And
Oh.
it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That one doesn't make it beyond the line. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100.
Matt Prater on for the
Defense,
field goal
boys.
try. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. Prater puts it through. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Here we go, all squared up once again after the first drive of the 2nd half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams.
Man, boy, we just don't have time.
Drop it.
I'm just here.
And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Just an incredible
Absolutely
effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the set.
Oh, give me some time, boys. Come on.
Affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr.
We
Negative,
cannot
but
block right
2
now.
plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No, nigga. Thank you.
Williams with 3rd and long. And he's
Man,
there to
bro,
the
this is-
pass and force a 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Bang.
He's got this at the 27. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past the
Damn.
40.
We can't keep getting inside. We gotta run the ball.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Ready up.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
10 black.
They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw, Rattler.
Ah, take that off, sexy. Stop jumping behind. I hate when they do that.
Incomplete.
That's just so
Ball and defender
irritating.
arrives at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
3-3, down. Black, 95, set.
2nd and 10 now. Stays it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're
Oh.
going to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
3rd and long for him here. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before
We
he
want
stops.
that.
I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now a give to Swift. This drive's going in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
We just
I'll never
cannot.
forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Williams to throw. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. In progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. First and 10 now from the 30. Williams on the play action. Man, it's Colston Loveland. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bears first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route gate at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Throws a bullet down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Has his man, Connor Dunze. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
That's not really know how to score, man.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was
Struggling
going
with
with
it 'cause
that
the Rams.
before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Williams on first down. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
Well, that's a modest little drag route.
Hey,
If you
shut
ever just
up,
need a
Mouse
safe
Flash.
short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yeah, for real. I'm sorry.
From the 21.
Yeah,
Escapes the
shit.
pocket.
Nothing's
Thought
open,
just
baby.
too good there. Didn't find the throw that he as
They cannot
confident in,
force.
so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No, don't start. No. No.
Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Again, it's Williams. That's caught for the first.
Oh.
Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead.
Right there.
Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Shaheed now to return.
There you go.
He's brought down
Wrap.
looks like the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set, ready. 52 blue.
Rattler to the air now. He fires one deep down the middle.
Oh, KB.
It's another interception. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
First down, Williams. Getting out to his left. Caught, nice gain left side. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Bails out of the pocket quick. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
He's going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Taken down behind the
Okay,
line.
that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it, not after getting knocked backward on 2nd down.
And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Santos now for the extra point.
Calling such a place.
Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Saints 17.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Shaheed now to return. Juke the defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Saints take over first and 10.
Hey, too. Stupid ass. Let's get it. I'm up. Hopefully we're going to close this out.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Right, 95. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Ooh.
Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Caught by his back. Kamara. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Let's go. Slide through.
Motioning left is their running back.
Ready?
Rattler setting a throw. Hits his running back.
Oh,
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here's 2nd and 2. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Now Rattler. Here's closing in, and they'll get him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to get it to Chris Olave. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Bears come away with the win. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
I was going to have to beat that one time. Zah. Look at that. Barely got the left foot in. Sloppy game, but it was raining, so. Looking up the wrong damn tree. Do mountain. That's how that song go. TB Breakout Part 2.